Hello to everyone who shops with NextGen, views NextGen, is a fan of NextGen. We appreciate you all for tuning into this video today. I'm Dan, I'm the CEO of NextGen, and over the last couple of months we've really been spending a lot of time working on fixing the pain points of our industry as well as the pain points that you guys have as our consumers and customers. We have 3 core values in our company, which is to help others, change perspective and show people that it matters, and that's been core from day one. We've always tried to make ourselves a solution-based company. From the day we began, from when we began, to be honest, jerseys were overpriced at the time, and we decided to bring that price down to a more reasonable rate, and you could see the entire industry change to fit that. Besides obviously some of the bigger companies who deal with way too big clients, but in terms of the industry and all of the other companies that were kind of on our level, they all dropped their prices to meet us, and that was fantastic for you guys. But there's been one big pain point that we've noticed over time, which is time. Essentially, time. You guys have mentioned so many times that you wish your product came faster. So we actually ran a poll, I think, at the beginning of the year, which was interesting because half of you said that you wouldn't want to pay more and you're happy with the time, and then half of you were like, we pay more to get them quicker. But essentially, in recent times, we've realized that I think so many people have been switching company or moving elsewhere. I know half of that's just because sometimes people like change, but I think sometimes it is because of time. So one of the things we are doing is for our jerseys, we have managed to partner with a supplier that allows us to ship from the USA. So that's great for the US customers. They'll be able to ship them from the USA and they'll be able to make them within 1 week. That's really, really fast for this industry, and that will only be to round neck jerseys at the moment. So if any of you have a store with us currently, feel free to reach out to me or reach out to NextGen Care, which is our customer support account, and just let them know that you wish to change your jerseys to a collar of round neck, and they'll be happy to do that, update your store for you, and from then on, from today, you will be able to order and get them within 1 week. That's one thing that we wanted to really push out for a while. We've been trying to work out the logistics of how I'm doing that, and we finally worked it out. So there'll be a lot of shipping changes on the website. So for US customers, you'll be able to get stuff via USPS, I believe it is. It might potentially come from DHL, sometimes depends on where you are in the United States. But for you guys, you'll have much faster shipping, hopefully a slightly lower rate when it comes to shipping, as well as knowing that you're going to get your stuff guaranteed in that, in a quick amount of time. I will just say as a disclaimer, there will sometimes be occasions when that goes up to 2 weeks. I know, as human beings, there's sometimes only so much you can get done within a certain space of time, but 1 week is our general aim for jerseys at the moment. In terms of the rest of our pro gear, like pro hoodies, pro jackets, those will still be shipping from the UK. We're aiming to, eventually be able to push that into the USA and get those out to you faster, but at the moment, jerseys have kind of been the main product that we've been shipping out to customers, so that's been our priority, to make sure that we can get that to you much faster than we have been able to before. For any of you who've been tuning in the last couple of weeks, as you know, we're going to be releasing our female gear pretty soon. This female gear is specifically just for female gamers and being able to actually fit their requirements and their sizings, because I know a lot of females prefer a different fit to men, because as we've known for a while, I think a lot of jerseys have been unisex, a lot of pro gear has been unisex, but it's only been certain categories. So for any of you who saw our post, we're releasing a huge collection that we'll both release ourselves and have available for both stores, for any of you who have a store with us currently, and for our custom shop. So for anyone who doesn't have a shop with us, they're welcome to purchase a product from us, get a little design along with it, and make sure that they get their stuff printed. With jerseys, we'll be updating our store entirely, so there'll be a female fit option for all jerseys. So that will be the same for any round neck jerseys. They will be under 1 week production time also. We do just want to make this clear that this also applies to the European side and the rest of the world. For any of you guys, basically we've now got 2 centers. We have one in the USA and one in Europe. So for any of you guys who are in Australia or Europe or the UK, you'll be able to get your stuff made within 1 week and shipped out to you as well. So this is kind of a worldwide thing, but we know that the biggest pain point has probably been for our US base. So that's why that was a kind of priority of pushing this out. So there'll also be slight pricing changes across the rest of our products coming this week. So please look out for that. All of what we do is to make the experience better for you guys. We've asked recently, for a lot of reviews regarding our products, and you guys have given us some great feedback, and we really appreciate that. So a few pricing changes have been made, but it's in helping you rather than us, to make products more reasonable for you, so you can really get, your money's worth. We also realize there's a lot of people and a lot of organizations or, just teams out there that don't necessarily have the funds to be able to invest in getting themselves a store. So what we're going to be doing, every other week, we're going to be running a free store giveaway. So that will include a jersey, 2 tees, 2 hoodies, a hat, and a pair of joggers. This allows you guys to be able to choose to enter this giveaway. You'll be able to do it through Gleam, so there'll be ways for you to gain more entries. But this really will help those of you who can't afford to get a store for yourselves to be able to get involved in NextGen, be able to be a part of our family and receive the products that are such a high quality that we put out. So you'll be able to get that for yourselves. That'll be coming this week, so look out for that in the next couple of days. There'll be a Gleam giveaway going up. And I just want to say, for all of you who have stuck with us across the time, we really appreciate you. Without you, we wouldn't exist. We wouldn't be able to do what we do. And I do just want to say, I think there's been a lot of people who maybe experienced NextGen before we have had so many structural changes to our company. And I think there's a lot of people who have kind of, really stuck by what they believe about NextGen. And I want to, I'm talking to you guys right now. I hope you can see that we really are trying to do our best for our consumer base, for anyone who will potentially join us. And we want you guys to feel like, there is actually a company who cares about you. I think with a lot of the other companies we see, they're either so big that you're just a number to them, or they're so small that they're probably, they're not looking after themselves in the process. And whilst I understand that, a lot of people probably prefer the cheaper, in actual fact, NextGen has held a quality for a long time, and I think all of our customers have agreed that our quality is incredible. And we really want to keep that up. But in what we're doing, we want to be able to make sure you get your products in the right amount of time. I know there's been some who have had problems with events over the past, and we want to say, with this system, it'll allow you to get your jerseys in time for your events. You won't have to worry about that in future anymore. And for those of you who unfortunately haven't been able to get teams together in a month's early time, you'll actually be able to know that you can get your stuff probably made 2 weeks before your event, and it'll arrive to you in time. Obviously, in future there will be pricing changes that come with that, especially if you're ordering rush orders for events. But that's one thing that we really wanted to bring out to you. Anyway, I thank you for tuning into this video. Hopefully you're excited about what's coming to NextGen. There's a bunch more coming across this year and across the next couple of months. So please stay tuned with us. Please keep in touch. If there's anything else that you want us to keep on working on, please mention it to us, whether you want to email support@nextgen.com. If you want to DM our Twitter account, that would probably be our NextGen Care Twitter account. You can reach the customer support team over there, and they'll happily take any opinions, advice, reviews that you have into account, so we can consistently work on making our product better. Thank you guys. Have a good day.